look at how intense this is. I've already got a chopper on me. I'm already hit level 5. This is insane. That intro still goes so hard 12 years later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to Need for Speed Rivals. A little bit of a more solemn video today. Unfortunately, it's been announced recently that Need for Speed Rivals' online servers will be shut down on October 7th this year. It's a shame, but luckily Rivals does work offline as well. I didn't even know that they had online servers, you know, completely tied to EA, because you can still go back and play Hot Pursuit 2010, you can still go back and play Most Wanted 2012 as well. I still play it on my Vita, one of my favorite games ever, and yeah, unfortunately Rivals is just not one of those games. So when they moved over to Frostbite, they must have moved over to dedicated EA servers as well, so that is a shame. But we're going to be starting a new save file on Rivals today, because I don't have access to my old one. I don't have PS Plus on my old account, and I'm not going to buy it for the purposes of just this. It also gives me an excuse to replay the game again. So yeah, here we go.
We are unbound, free, unshackled. We push the limits in the most powerful cars. Cars we don't pay for. We go where we want, when we want, as fast as we want. You may call us thugs, but deep down, you know you need us.
It's so edgy.
We are the law.
I love it though.
Devils with angels.
I am not you. I am the life you're too scared to live. You are asleep. I am awake. I am the reality show. The catalyst. The 15 minutes you'll never have.
That goes kind of hard.
You know why I do this? I want to know why you don't.
Oh, it's great.
The end of freedom. I will run.
We are the shadow you can't
I will
share.
never stop.
We will hunt you.
You will never catch me.
We will not stop.
You will make me
We are
famous. You
everywhere.
will fail.
We will break.
You are my
You
challenge.
are our enemy. You are our target.
You are my rival.
Woo! And there you go. Rivals, that's how it begins.
Welcome to Need for Speed Rivals. Before we
Oh,
let you
that
loose in Rankin
voice is
County,
so
we need to take you through
nostalgic.
the basics. Select cop or racer to begin your training.
Oh, mate, it's been so long since I started a new game on Rivals. So a little bit of a story of my relationship with Need for Speed Rivals. This was really disappointing to me when it came out. I got it on the PlayStation 3. I didn't have a PS4 just yet. And we were coming off the back of Most Wanted 2012, which was a really, really good game. The only issue with that game was the name of it, you know? It should never have been called Most Wanted. To a lot of people, it shouldn't have been called Need for Speed. But Rivals and Most Wanted 2012, they all came towards right at the end of Need for Speed's huge identity crisis era that lasted from, like, Undercover up until here. But Rivals was a really good game. You know, it was awful at launch, which is why I didn't like it on PlayStation 3. And it also, I didn't think it was a better game than Most Wanted 2012. I thought it was a big step down. I really liked that game. But Rivals is essentially, I mean, I wasn't too hot on Hot Pursuit 2010 neither. I kind of just, well, I can't say I missed the customization because Most Wanted 2012 didn't have it. But Most Wanted had a really, really good multiplayer, whereas Rivals kind of did, but it didn't have all the activities that Most Wanted did. So, you know, it had a really good foundation, and then it just didn't build up too much from that. You know, I really liked being able to drive to the destination and do little jumps and drifts and whatever activities competing against people in Most Wanted, and we didn't have that here in Rivals, unfortunately. I remember only beating the cop side of it. I remember having a bit of a skill issue as the racers. I don't know. I remember it being pretty difficult, and I was struggling to win races because it was very easy to crash on this game. But yeah, this actually was the game that stopped me completely from playing Need for Speed. After Rivals, when I got the PlayStation 4, I didn't play another Need for Speed game until 2018, the second year of my YouTube channel, which, you know, I started watching Black Panther, watched some Viz content, and got Need for Speed 2015 because of it, loved it, and then got Rivals because of that, because I wanted to do more Need for Speed content. And then in that playthrough, which you can find on the channel, you know, little 15-year-old me with his gelled hair and narrow glasses in 360p, you could still find that playthrough. I was really pleasantly surprised by Rivals. I really, really enjoyed it. In fact, I think I had Rivals before 2015. I don't know. I can't quite remember. I just know I did the 2015 playthrough before Rivals. But it really surprised me how much the game had kind of grown on me. Now, maybe that's because of the first time I was playing Rivals since, like, you know, the PS3 version, so all the patches would have been in at that point. Again, I have a very foggy memory. I just remember my feelings towards Rivals. I don't really remember why I had those feelings specifically. But yeah, that's enough yapping. Let's start this game. We're going to play as a cop. Because, you know, this is a hot pursuit game, and the best one at that. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, maybe there's a good shout for maybe Hot Pursuit 2. I'll have to play that again myself, but this is better than Hot Pursuit 2010 because it has a story and it's open world and it's open world multiplayer. That was really disappointing when they dropped Hot Pursuit Remastered, by the way, that the free drive wasn't multiplayer. That was awful. Whatever, let's play. We're about to get into the beautiful command post garage.
This is your assignment for today. When you have
with the original
completed your training,
soundtrack.
you will be able to choose from a constantly changing set of assignments that add different pursuit vehicles to your command post.
Alright. So these were the
Inside
original
your
speed
command post,
lists.
you can
Well,
choose
we can't
your
have a look
car,
at it right
pursuit
now.
tech, and personalize your license plate.
Mm-hmm.
Choose your unit, and let's go out on patrol.
Well, I can't choose my unit because it won't let me. But the little objectives thing to the right is basically what you had to do. It was like the most online feeling Need for Speed ever. There was no single player. Well, there was like a single player thing. I wonder if I could show you.
RCPD map of Redview County. Here you'll be
Oh
able to see
yeah,
other
this was a
cops,
great
track
map, by the
racers,
way.
and see the events that are open. It is also where you choose the start location for your patrol. When you've completed your training, you'll be able to deploy to any command post.
Yeah, so if you've played Hot Pursuit 2010, you will get a lot of similarities with the Rivals map. Rivals was literally the sequel to Hot Pursuit 2010 in every way. It had the Autolog stuff that Most Wanted 2012 did. To be fair, Hot Pursuit had it as well, but Most Wanted added loads of, you know, little additional stuff. Rivals also had this little app. Everybody that's been making videos on Rivals lately have talked about it. It's the Need for Speed Network Overwatch app, and you were able to put like helicopters at your friends and stuff. I was never able to experience that really myself, but I definitely played a bit of this game online in recent years, definitely, with my buddy TJ. Just before Heat, actually. And then the last time we played this game was late 2022. We were finishing up Career Plus, so that would be on the career overview. So you would get like 3 different choices of whatever set of objectives you wanted to do in a chapter. And they would, you know, that's what Career Plus was for. You would go back and finish off all of those. Alright, look at this. We are so back. So Rivals ran at 30 FPS. But I mean, this looks great. Look at it. Oh, there's like ambience coming out of the command post. I never knew that. But to be fair, I don't think I ever played this with the headset on. But here we are in the Mercedes AMG, the C63 Black Series. What a cool car this is. Really nostalgic to me, this car. This was my... Shut up, man. Let's go.
Officer in need of immediate assistance on Grapevine Drive. All available units respond to this call.
Affirmative. Moving to locations.
Oh yeah, so this and 2015, you would go up to an event and it would start pretty much instantly. So cool. We really need to go back to this. Like, this really felt next gen. Most Wanted kind of did it as well, but it always had a cutscene, like one of those weird abstract cutscenes at the beginning, which are pretty cool. I don't know why they did them though. But it added to the art style and the feel of the game. Rivals though, straight into it. All dick, no condom, right into the game. But right now we're doing a rapid response, which is a time trial. I think this was a thing in Hot Pursuit as well. But it is good to be back playing this game. It looks stunning, it really does. 30 FPS does kind of help it, like once you get used to it. Obviously 30 FPS gives the game a more cinematic feel. That 60 FPS doesn't quite manage to do, but 60 FPS is better performance, and it just looks better, and yeah, it just performs and looks better.
Racers can cross your path at any time in Redview County. To start a pursuit, press the button to turn on your lights, and the pursuit begins. If you hit a racer, or they hit you, the chase will also start.
Exactly. And we got a black Cayman over there that we can go get.
Down and hit them with your vehicle until they crash out. Or
Wow.
to bring them down once it becomes available.
Well, we're already about to take this dude out. That Porsche is lovely though. We'll be driving that in a bit. Come here! Ugh.
Just a street racer, you will take their speed points. The higher the heat level of the racer, the more speed points you will earn. You can use these speed points to acquire and upgrade new pursuit tech back at the command post. Congratulations, you completed your assignment. Time to head back to the command post. You can use the map or Easy Drive in the top left of the screen.
Easy
to set a route
Drive.
directly to the nearest command post, repair shop, any event, or other players.
Yeah. Oh man, Need for Speed kinda needs to go back to this, you know.
Move in and apprehend.
At least in All Drive anyway. Like, bring back All Drive. Unbound really missed it, in my opinion. I would have, like, I watched, I think it was Black Panther's video the other day, talking about how it would have been really cool if we got, you know, an underground style Need for Speed game one year, and then a Hot Pursuit style game the other. You know, so for example, we get this, 2015, and then in 2016 we'd get Rivals, then 2017 you'd get, you know, Payback, and then 2018 you get a Hot Pursuit style game again, and then 2019 we get Heat, 2020 Hot Pursuit Remastered. You know, I don't know, it would have been really cool, but Need for Speed's been shelved. I don't think they're binning it off forever. I think there's a bit of a panic going on about that right now. We already knew Need for Speed was quote-unquote shelved, put on hold. It's happened before. It happened after Heat. You know, I don't think they'll get rid of it. It's one of the longest running, no, it is the longest running racing game franchise ever, right? You know, I don't think there's one that goes longer than Need for Speed. I think it is literally Need for Speed. Gran Turismo gets a bit close, but Need for Speed has literally been going on since 1992. So, I don't know. I think it would be really strange if EA would, you know, get rid of it, because it's got a loyal fan base. There are people that even when they don't like the previous Need for Speed, they'll get the next one because it's Need for Speed. You know, it's here to stay. 100%. It will always have a committed, loyal fan base that Forza doesn't have, that, you know, the Crew absolutely doesn't have. You know, don't get me wrong, they do have their loyal fan bases, but Need for Speeds is a lot bigger than those games. Even if, you know, it might be outsold by those games, when it comes to players playing years after launch, I mean, people are still playing Heat. You hop on Heat right now, you'll still find a full lobby. You hop on Payback right now, you'll still find a full lobby. We might even be able to hop on Rivals and see what happens, and I can tell you for a fact that 2015 still gets full lobbies, you know? Need for Speed has a really committed and loyal fan base, so I really doubt the franchise is going anywhere. But we unlocked a new car. You unlock a new car every time you complete one of these checklists, and you get 3 different variants of said car. So we get a Charger here. I think we're getting all variants though, but this is the undercover variant. So we get like a Pursuit variant, an Enforcer one, and an undercover one.
To a racer to know your rival.
Oh yeah, baby.
To know how your rivals are thinking, play the racer training now.
Okay. And look at this beautiful Porsche Cayman.
You can choose your car, pursuit tech, personalization options, and performance upgrades. Take a look around, and when you're ready, we'll hit the road.
I don't know what it was about these Criterion games, because Ghost did work on this with Criterion. They were still building the studio at Ghost, so Criterion helped them on this one. Something about Criterion, they just love Porsches. I'm surprised we didn't start with a Porsche in Unbound, you know? Because in Hot Pursuit, you start with a Porsche Boxster. In Most Wanted, you start with a Porsche Carrera. This one, we're with the Cayman. So,
This is where you
car
make your car your
personalization,
own.
they brought it back in this
Personalize your
game.
vehicle in many different ways. Paints, rims, liveries, decals, wraps, and license plates. The choice is yours.
So you were always able to choose the color. Well, you weren't able to do that in Most Wanted, but in Hot Pursuit you weren't able to have any stripes or decals. It wasn't a proper wrap editor or anything, but you know, it was serviceable. It was definitely serviceable, I gotta say, especially compared to those previous games. All right, let's go with the stripes. I don't have any speed points, so I can't do anything. I can change the color though, which is dope. Color picker, this was dope. We gotta go with the lovely purple. Can I have, like... There's no pearl color, unfortunately. We could go with satin. Could go with the satin purple, just like we do on F1. That looks absolutely stunning. This game looks incredible. 2013, by the way. PS3 Need for Speed. This is just beautiful. But yeah, got no speed points, so this is pretty much all we can do for now. I think I can actually change the rims. I want shiny rims. Give me those shiny rims, baby. Okay, we got performance upgrades as well.
Points, you can buy upgrades to improve your vehicle performance.
There we go. And you get like 5 levels of that before you can fully max out a car. Really, really dope. I really loved the car list on this game, which we'll go over in a bit. In fact, I think I would have skipped this section and we'll get right into the online servers because that's what the video is about. I want the undercover one then. I love me some Aston Martin, so we'll go with an undercover one. Let's look at the map then, because I'm in a lobby right now, and this is a full lobby. You could only have up to 6 players on Rivals, because Rivals was built to be a PS3 game first and foremost, so you didn't get the really big lobbies that were twice the size of this until 2015. I don't even think... I know in Heat you can have up to 16, so it got really, really big, but right here, just 6. Only 6 players. So how many players are actually, like, playing? I can't zoom out, unfortunately. But we need to go to the snow biome first. It's so beautiful. When was the last time we had a snow section in a Need for Speed game? I think everybody else is in the garage or something. We have one cop out. We could... yeah, so we can set a route to a player, which would be really cool. So we're going to switch to a racer. Most people are going to be playing as cops. I want to encounter racers. Chapter 1, Ignition.
Every man.
We're going to skip this though. We've played through it already.
It starts now.
Alright, we unlocked a Dodge Challenger with this one.
Hammer down.
So these ones are a bit different. The cops were like tiny differences in each speed list, but with Rivals it was very different. So with race, obviously the priority is racing. Pursuit, priority is, you know, running away from cops. And then driving is prioritizing just driving. These were the easiest ones to do, to get past for sure.
It starts now. It starts here.
Oh, I do want to do a normal race. I don't really want to do a time trial. We'll do an interceptor then, right?
Now.
Yeah, we'll do an interceptor.
Now.
Car personalization. We have 53,000 speed points though. That is big. I want to turn this metallic because it will look a little better. Do we add stripes now? We could add some stripes. I don't think it would go. I don't think it will go with the purple though. We unlocked a new wrap actually. Look at this, graffiti paint. Oh, it's actually owned. I wonder if this is part of my, like, DLC. We've got all of these. This is dope. Suit Up looks really, really cool. Yeah, they got free, like, pre-made wraps. 2015 had the pre-made ones as well, and then they didn't have them after that, unfortunately. But look at these little decals. Some of these decals have actually been around since Carbon, which is really, really cool. I wonder if I could point some of them out. We have a Ghost logo here that I'm probably going to use. I do miss Ghost. But yeah, some of the logos. Yeah, this is one. Flame Helmet. That's been around since Carbon. The Power V, the engine one's been around since Carbon. The vintage wheel. It's really cool. This one's been around since Carbon. This one was just called Dude on that game, but this one's Rage Hard here. We got Pumpkin Eater. Oh wait, I think this is literally how my Porsche looked like on my other account. We got Card Player, Robot Boy, Green Eyes, Screaming Skull. That was in Carbon. Road Pirate. A lot of you will remember that from Ryan Cooper's Nissan in Pro Street. It's really, really cool that they kept it. Like they seem to have like a little database of liveries that you know, they can use. Oh, speaking of I Am the Speed Hunter. Oh my god, we've lost Speed Hunters. It literally feels like an entire era of you know, of Need for Speed is gone. You know, the modern Need for Speed era is now officially over. Whatever you want to call it, the Criterion Ghost era, whatever, it's gone. It's finished. But we'll put the Ghost logo on. Why not? We'll put it in grey as well. Lovely. So all we need to do is bronze an interceptor. We have a bunch of people outside. Yeah, we gotta get out. We gotta get out.
A unique new way to
All Drive.
All Drive allows you, your friends, and other drivers to race and chase together seamlessly as you play through your cop assignment or racer speed lists. To find out who is in your world, check the map or look out for them on the road.
Yep.
Some will be cops, others will be racers. You can route to other players by setting a waypoint to them on the map through Easy Drive, or by jumping straight to a nearby event.
Yeah, setting a route to other players, that's so dope. I wish more games had that.
For everything you do. The bigger the group, the more your speed points will be increased. All Drive also allows you to start events together, sharing any rewards and speed points you earn. Simply pull up to the event start together.
They did that in 2015 in Heat as well. I don't know about 2015 actually, but I know they did it in Heat with the percentage thing. Heat took a lot of inspiration from Rivals. That was sort of like Ghost's ultimate Need for Speed game. They took the best from Rivals, 2015, Payback, put it all into one game, and that's what came out as Need for Speed Heat. You know, it felt like since Rivals with Ghost, we were working up to Heat. Let's go. I want to find these other players. So my mini-map is actually green all around. I need to start an interceptor, so I guess we could just start this one, right? Yeah, wow. Oh, so not all of those guys up there are my friends. Maybe that's people in the lobby as well. I don't know where they are. I think people are working towards me. Maybe, hopefully, they'll join in this interceptor event. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, let's go. Oh, look at him. We got another racer there. So I just got to escape this guy. Might be easier to fail than not. We're about to see how absolutely vile some of these cops can be. Look at the Gallardo though. I miss that Gallardo. He's locking on an EMP. Oh, he spun out. How did that happen? Completed the nitrous meter. Now we need to use a repair shop.
Continuing on last known.
10-4, keep us advised.
And then that will be speed list pretty much done. Like that. Look at the Viper. You'll never be able to get that now. I think there was a very specific way to get that, along with the Maserati as well, but you've not been able to get the Maserati in years since they shut down the Need for Speed network. But oh my god, the game is so cinematic. It looks amazing. I don't know what it was about the really early PlayStation 4 generation, but it honestly, even nowadays, it looks great, and in some ways better. You know, I feel like we're prioritizing fidelity too much when developers of racing games, especially back here, because Drive Club was another one of them, you know, they had this sort of hyper-realism filter on, and they were using these like little tricks to be able to do it. It was so cool. Alright, I don't know if this guy's a racer or not. Waiting for the game to load him up. Or we could go visit this dude. Let's set a route to him. This is so cool though. Rivals is definitely one of the more standout multiplayer racing games though. It's always cops versus racer the whole time. And most people are playing as cops so they don't have to run into players bullying them, griefing them. I guess that was one of the issues, but you know, it was so intense. Rivals has got to be probably the most intense Need for Speed game that you can play, and it is such a shame that you won't be able to play it online anymore. I really was under the impression this whole time that it ran on the same kind of servers as Most Wanted did, 2012. So we would have the servers forever, like you can with Most Wanted. But that's not the case here, unfortunately. So we're going to lose the online servers, but we'll still be able to play the game single player, and it is still a great game in my opinion.
All units, possible code 3 pursuit on Driftwood Heights.
Officer in pursuit of suspect vehicle. Assistance has been requested.
Need some help here, dispatch. Requesting roadblock.
Supervisor has approved roadblock. Units are deploying.
Contact with suspect lost. Continuing on last zone. Racer has bypassed the roadblock and is still moving at high speed. Over.
Nice, might be losing them already. Oh yeah, sometimes the pursuit would resume for no apparent reason. Very strange.
Dispatch, I lost visual on 1044.
Oh, I think the player left.
Continuing pursuit, over.
I was looking for a player, but I can't go on my map right now. It won't let me go on the map. Probably because I'm in a pursuit. Look at this little house here. Wait, I think he might have been down there. Oh, never mind, it might be a visual bug. But that house, there was a really similar looking house on Hot Pursuit. And I think if we keep going this way, just got hit with a SRAM. If we keep going this way, eventually we'll find the forest area that very much looks like one of the areas in Hot Pursuit. But look at how intense this is. I've already got a chopper on me. I'm already heat level 5. This is insane! Oh my god, I still remember this map though, that's insane. I wonder if I could, like, find my way over to, like, the snow, the bridge. We'll have to see. I think we are somewhat near the bridge anyway. We do need a repair shop though. I think someone's activated ESF. We don't have any pursuit tech, so we're absolutely unprepared for this. There's vehicle damage critical. You can see how absolutely intense this is. They're just hitting each other. Alright. I think a repair shop is on this road. Oh my god. Ow! Help me! Okay, here we go. And you'll be able to enter a hideout at any point as well. You don't actually have to escape them. You just need to get to a hideout. But I'm here to explore. If we survive, that's a bonus. We're gonna go up here. I think we're near the big bridge. Maybe. I don't know, but you can see the snow area from here, and I've been disconnected. Oh, because the host is migrating. I don't know if we'll spawn. I think we'll still spawn outside. Host migration. So how does the servers work then? Because you usually only get migrating hosts on peer-to-peer servers. So does that mean them shutting down the servers for Rivals is actually just autolog, perhaps? I don't know. I've heard that the run runs very similarly. That runs on autolog, and they shut that down, and apparently it's unplayable now. I guess we'll have to see what happens in October, but yeah, looks like we're all entering all drive now. I really will have to teleport to the snow area just to check it out, but yeah, that's a shame. When was the last time we had a snow area on Rivals? This is so dope. But yeah, it's going to be a shame to lose the service. Look at this, man. Wow. Alright, which way do I need to go to remain in the snow area? I think it's this way. Let's go then. But look at how good this game looks, man. This is beautiful. 2013, by the way. And look at these graphics. Look at how good it looks. This is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Honestly, I think I had a thumbnail that was just the Porsche in this snowy area. It was so cool. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this particular video on Need for Speed Rivals. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Let me know if you want to see more videos on this. Maybe we'll jump on a live stream. I'm definitely going to do a lot of content on this game before the end of October. And hell, maybe I'll do a full playthrough of it. We'll see. I'll probably just do Career Plus because we can still view all the cutscenes and stuff. That's basically what I did in my Career Plus series around the time of Hot Pursuit Remastered being out. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you next time for some more Need for Speed Rivals. Until then, I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, since obviously the tutorials kept showing up, but you get a summary of, you know, your entire session when you get back to a hideout. So you get to see all your racers wrecked, cops wrecked, events played, crashes, pursuits escaped, pursuit tech used. And towards the end of the career mode, you would get like these massive objectives. So you would end up racking some big numbers. It was so cool and satisfying to actually get back in the garage at the end of it, at least as a racer anyway. As a cop is kind of like easy mode for Rivals, and then as a racer, you know, I never beat the racer as a racer side as a kid. You know, I always did the cop. I always played as cops, and I think I might have been too scared to play as a racer. I definitely was a pretty angry kid when it comes to my video games. And I mean, I'm still an angry guy when it comes to that. So I probably would have took too kindly to getting wrecked after getting maybe like 100,000 speed points or 1 million or whatever. But yeah, this game was just so fun. So fun.